Maka, what's up, my friend?
How's it going, Doug? Thank you for
Man,
having me, man.
listen, no, thank you for allowing me to talk to you, man. I think this is going to be
Yes.
a very, very great story that you have to tell. I'm intrigued. I
Yes,
know
man.
we talked a little bit, but I'm super, super excited to talk with you and just see what's going on. So, what is going on in your old man? How was your day, man? How things going?
I mean, my day was pretty good and long also at the same time. I mean, I I wake up in the morning at 5:30. I go to the weight room. I don't lift until 6:50, but I have to ride with my roommate because that's the only ride I have. The next option is an Uber. I don't think I want to spend cost at this point, man. I don't think it's a wise thing to do. But I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good.
Save your
Just trying
money.
to balance the two. Yeah.
Save your money, man. No,
Yeah.
listen, you guys are blessed to have Uber. Back in my day, we didn't have Uber, man. It's either if you missed a ride, you missed a ride, and you either had to figure it out, take
You
the
gotta
bus
figure
or
it out.
walk.
Yeah.
It
Zim
was
style.
Zim, man, Zim style indeed, man. So Makafu, I know a lot of people probably watching may know about you because they clicked on this and they're like, "Oh, I know him." And some people are wondering who you are. So anyone who's just really discovering you, we want to tell people who Maka Charamba is.
Yes. So my name is Makanakaishe Charamba, but I go by the name Maka because I'm in the US and nobody can really pronounce my full name. They all just call me Maka. So yeah, I'll probably say my name is Maka, and yeah, I'm a 24-year-old. I'm just turning left and running fast in the US
Man,
for
24.
school now. Yeah.
That's awesome, man. You're
Yeah.
still young. Such a bright future ahead of you today, man.
Yes,
I
sir.
mean,
Yeah.
such a bright future, man. That's awesome. 24. I remember when I was 24, man. I was nothing close to what you've achieved. Like nothing
Yeah.
close.
Yeah.
So what does a normal day look like for you right now? I know you talked about you wake up at like five.
Yes.
I'm assuming you wake up at 5 o'clock to get ready to leave at 5:30. What does a normal day look like for you?
So I wake up. So my a normal day for me is I wake up at 5:30, and then I just go downstairs because we live in like a town home. So I wake up at 5:30, I go downstairs, make myself an oatmeal because I have to eat something before I lift. I go for weights just to boost my metabolism and everything. So that I'll be ready to lift. And then I come back, I start getting ready, like I do my bed, I
You
pray, then I
make your
get
bed? Oh man,
yeah, I do make my bed. Yeah.
man,
Yeah.
that's Zoom style right there.
Yeah, yeah. So I do my bed, then I just do my prayers, then I pick up my phone and I call my girlfriend. Then I get on the phone until like 6:45, 6:47. We just be talking on the phone until like even on my way to weights, we just be talking. So yeah.
Wait a minute. So does she wake up do you wake her up or does she wake you up?
No, she works. She also goes to work.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, she also goes to work. She's a sales logistics. She's a sales logistics executive at ITS Logistics. So yeah,
Man,
she's
you
into
better get it
supply
right.
chain.
Man,
Yeah,
congrats, man. Applause to
yeah.
that.
Thank you, thank you.
That's
So
awesome, man.
so yeah, so like I lift weights from 6:50 until like 8:30.
Uh-huh.
Then I go have breakfast. Then I go to class at 11. Then after class, like at 11, I grab lunch. At 12:15, I grab lunch. Then I go to the training room. Well, back home they call it the physiotherapist.
Yeah,
So I go
yeah.
see the physiotherapist. We do some pre-practice exercises. Then 2 o'clock, 2:30, we rocking and rolling. We running from like we practicing from like 2:30 to 4. Then after 4, I go back to the training room. I do post practice stuff, recovery, quota, booths, treatment, scraping, you name it. Then after practice, it's either I go for tutoring or I just go home and I shower, then I study, then I eat dinner. Then that the day is done.
Man,
Then
that's a full
then I
day.
talk to my girlfriend on the phone or I play video games. That's basically my day.
That's your day.
Yeah,
Man,
pretty boring, right? Pretty
that's a
boring.
that's a that's a full day, man. But I
Yeah,
mean, it's a productive day, right? Because
yeah,
there's no idle time. You are constantly doing something that's meaningful to you.
yes.
Man, that's all. What video games you play?
Oh, FIFA,
FIFA.
FIFA,
Ah, okay. You the FIFA king or what?
FIFA. Sometimes Fortnite in GTA.
In GTA. Okay,
Yeah,
I can't do Fortnite. I do
most.
Warzone.
Yeah,
That's the way that I relax is playing Warzone, Call of Duty. That's the
yeah,
only thing I can do. FIFA once in a while, but I'm not as good as you youngins.
yeah, yeah. Them boys are playing FIFA. Them boys be playing.
Exactly, exactly. So right now you're going to Auburn,
Yes, I go to Auburn.
SEC school. What is that like, man?
I won't lie. SECs are like Olympics.
Yeah.
The SEC conference is like you're running Olympics week in, week out because the competition here is insane. Like people, some of the times that we're making finals at Olympics, finals at World Championships, they don't even
Uh-huh.
make a final in the SEC. And you'd be like, damn, like scoring. So like coaches here in the SEC, actually getting recruited in the SEC is hard because coaches will be recruiting you saying, okay, I want to recruit Doug, but is Doug going to give me points come SECs, come nationals, come regionals? Is he going to make the nationals? Like they just care about you making points, giving them points.
So walk that to me. What is points? Because I know when we talked earlier, you
Yes.
mentioned that. What is a point system like for track and field?
So like they go from, if I'm not mistaken, from 10 until 1. So like
Okay.
number 1 gives you 10 points.
Okay.
Number 2, 8. Number 3, 6. Number four will give you 5. Then going down to 1.
Okay.
Number 5. Then from number 4 it'll just be like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 2. Number 8.
Okay. Okay.
So like if you don't, coaches usually recruit you saying from a standpoint of saying you should make top 8. You're gonna give me my points, so you are worth a scholarship. That's how they recruit in the SEC, and yeah,
Man,
it's a dogfight here. That's all I can say. It's a dogfight.
which is good because it's like almost iron sharpens iron, right?
Yes,
You're with the best every single day, so
yes.
you need to be on top of your game every
Of
single
a game
time.
every day. Yes,
Wow. So walk me back to before you even got to Auburn, right?
yes.
Being back home in Zimbabwe, you were born in we were born in Harare.
Abone Harare, yes.
Okay.
Abone Harare.
And shout out to H Town, man.
Shout out to
Sunshine,
H Town.
Sunshine City.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
When did you realize that, yo, I'm actually fast?
So actually, this is a funny story. So when I was 3 years old, I used to have this thing where I used to steal sugar. I was 3 years old. I was short, so I would literally just climb the kitchen counter, open the cupboard, take the sugar basin, take some sugar. Then, if my mom or the maid sees me, then I'll run away. So like my mom. It happened for like a whole week. Then my mom got frustrated. Then she's like, "I'm gonna tell your dad." Then I did it. Then she told my dad. Then my dad came out with a belt. Then he chased me around the house and he couldn't catch me. And instead of my mom still getting mad that I was stealing sugar, she actually started laughing because she was like, "You actually didn't catch this kid." I think that's when she knew that I could actually be a runner. Then I tried running in primary school, but it
Uh-huh.
wasn't clicking because I was at Lewisham Primary School in CPT.
Okay, I know what that is. Yep.
Yeah, and it wasn't clicking. So I was like, my mom kept on believing that I have a talent, but I'm just lazy and I'm not using it. But then
Mm,
then I think grade 5 and 6, grade 5 to 7, I started playing hockey, and I was
okay.
actually good in hockey. Like I made my district side, but I didn't
Okay.
end up going for provincial trials because like they were like hockey wasn't a big thing, so they're like, there's
Yeah.
no point for
Yeah.
us doing provincial trials. Then we're just like, okay, cool. Then I just kept playing. Then grade 7, I got introduced to rugby by one of my friends who he's now in
Let's
Canada. Now,
go.
now he's in Canada.
Okay.
He ended up going to Churchill. He actually plays for the Canada national team. His name is Matthew Orr.
Shout out to Matthew, man.
Yeah. So he introduced me to how to play rugby. Then I just played rugby. Then I went to Tama College, like a
Uh-huh.
mission school. There I dropped hockey. Then I started playing rugby. Then in rugby, you run. So like,
Constantly.
yeah, I was running in rugby and doing all. Then I remember Form 3, I came back with a report that I had bad grades, like D's, F's, and
Oh,
C's.
come on, man.
D's, F's, and C's. Then my mom was like, bro, what are you doing? Like, she actually asked me, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm trying, but it's not clicking. Then she's like, you know what? I feel like you have a talent in sports, but you're lazy because I know you can run, but you don't want to run.
Wow.
Like, what are you doing? Then I was like, what do you mean you know I can run and I can't run? This is like, then she went through the whole story from 3-year-old me getting chased around the house. She's like, your dad once chased you and he couldn't catch you. So that's why I'm always pushing that. I know you can run, but you can't run. So I want you to do me a favor. Go back to school and try out for the athletic school team. You can still play rugby, but just go try out for the athletic school team.
Yeah.
So I went and I tried out and I finished 5th. Then I made the relay alternative, but I was still just playing rugby. And
Yeah.
our school wasn't really big on sports. It was almost like an academic school.
Kutama,
Because
yeah, it's they're
yeah,
big
Tama
into
had legends like Mugabe, Joshua
yep.
Nkomo, all those big names.
Yeah. And now you.
Yeah, you know
You know?
me. So yeah, like I just went back and I kept playing rugby. Then I got recruited by an academy called Bar Academy.
Okay.
It was like a big rugby club in Harare. Then they recruited me. Then they said, you know, you're a good rugby player and you can run. So I don't think it's wise for you to stay somewhere you can transfer and take you to Hillcrest on a scholarship.
Nice.
And then I got a scholarship to go to Hillcrest. Then when I was at Hillcrest, I went on a rugby scholarship. But then I don't remember we're doing a fitness test. That was like my second week on campus. Because I went to Hillcrest, I was supposed to go into Form 4. But then I ended up going back to Form 3 because I was transitioning from Zimsec to Cambridge and they didn't want me to just jump straight into Form 4. So
Yeah.
they took me back to Form 3 and I was kind of underage, so it didn't really
It didn't matter at
matter.
all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like my mom was just like, you know what, just do it. Like
Okay.
this is an opportunity, an opportunity that just comes once in a lifetime. So why don't we take it? So we took the opportunity. Then I think my second week on campus, like I was training with the first team, and then like we were doing fitness tests, and I was running with the forwards, but then my coach was like, no, come run with the backline players and the loose forwards, because loose forwards and backline players were training together because they run a lot in a game.
Yeah. Yep.
Like the flanks, the eighth mans, the fly halves, scrum halves, and the whole back line. They were training together. So he was like, go train with those guys. Then I remember like the fastest dude was a flank. And you sometimes go eighth. And then once that dude used to always break, and it was hard for him not to make it, but not to score a try every time he breaks a scrum. So like I ran against him. Then I was like neck and neck with him. And he was the fastest guy in the school too. He was a hurdler. Then I went neck and neck. Then my coach was like, can you do athletics? I'm like, I don't even know how to run, but like, I don't know what you're talking about. Then he's like, okay, I'm gonna go talk to the athletics coach, and his name was The athletics coach, his name was Mr. Doof, and the rugby
Okay.
coach who had recruited me, his name is Mr. Mike,
Okay.
Crispin Mike. Now he's at Heritage. He's now a headmaster at Heritage.
Heritage.
Yeah. So he said, I'm gonna go talk to Mr. Doof and make
Heritage
you
is
run
what we
track.
inherit from the past. Tangible things like monuments.
Then you go ahead.
Yeah. So he was like, I'll recruit you. I'm gonna talk to the athletics coach, and then you're gonna go to practice. He talked to the coach. The coach came, like the coach knew me because apparently that man taught my dad in lower six.
Oh
Like
man.
he's actually that old. Yeah. So he taught my dad in lower six. So like he's like he basically knows my whole family. So yeah, he was like, I taught your dad in lower six at Hudso. So like your dad used to run cross country. So I feel like you have genes in running too. Like he just
It's
said
a
it as a
genetic
joke.
thing, man. You got
He
it.
just said it as a joke, but it
Yeah.
actually you are serious. Well, because he taught me English too. So we talked after class. Then I was like, okay, I'll try come.
Okay.
Then I didn't show up to practice that whole week. All those 2 weeks was I was just passing. I wanted to play rugby, to be honest. I didn't even want to do anything else but just play rugby and go to class.
Which makes sense
So
because rugby is big back home.
rugby is big in Zim,
Yeah.
yeah, especially in the private schools, in the
It's
A
huge.
schools, yeah, it's really a big thing.
Yeah.
And then if you make the national team, that's another big thing too. So like that was my goal going in. I was like, yeah, I just want to make the national team and go about my life. If anything, I'll probably play pro. You never know. So like that was my plan. So I didn't go for practice that whole 2 weeks. Then after 2 weeks, like the school team trials. So when they had trials, like the guys were just like, yeah, we're going for trials, we're not playing rugby today. We used to play touch rugby a lot.
I love touch rugby.
Yeah, we used to play touch rugby. So yeah, like they're like, we're not playing today. I was like, okay, cool. Then I'll just chill in class. So I'm chilling in class with one of my homeboys. His name was Kudane Macha. So I'm chilling in class with him. Then some random kid just comes and is like, you're being called by Mr. Miki, who was the rugby coach, and he was also the sports director.
Okay.
And the deputy head of the school. So he calls me. Then I went to him and I was like, what's going on? Like, I had my sports kit and I had shoes. I remember the shoes. I was wearing Nike Air Maxes. I had a full tracksuit and Air
You
Maxes.
sprint those, man.
Yeah, those were the shoes back in those days.
Yeah, you can't sprint in those. You got to keep those clean.
Yeah, you gotta keep those clean. So he was like, today's the school team. You see your age group is about to go run. You haven't warmed up. You know what? Just leave your tracksuit and your Air Maxes with me and just go run barefoot. And I just wanna see if you can run. I was like, but
Barefoot.
I'm not even ready. Then it's like, you know what, just go run.
Yeah.
I took off my tracksuit, left it with him. I took my MXs off, left it with him. I took my socks. I went just wearing a golf shirt and shorts and no shoes. Then I get to the line. Then they're like, okay, go lane 5. Then like all the other 7 guys were 8. All the other 7 guys had spikes except for me.
Did you feel like you're being set up for failure at that time? Like, what was going through your
Yes,
mind?
I was like, in my head, I was like, why is this man forcing me to run? Like, I don't want to run.
Yeah.
But I was like, you know what? It is what it is. Like, I don't know. I'll just freestyle it.
At least you listened, right?
Yeah, I did listen because there was also this thing called manual. So like,
Oh,
if
I
you didn't
remember
listen to
that.
the teachers, you go manual, and manual
Manual
was like
labor.
punishment.
Yeah.
And it was always every Friday after everyone goes to the hostels, then you have to stay at school and do the manual. It was either manual or detention. If you fail in class, you're doing detention. If you disrespect one of the upperclassmen or the teacher or the staff members, you're doing a manual.
Emmanuel.
So I was like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? It is what it is. I'll just go to the line, and if I get beaten, it is what it is. Because I was in Form 3, and they were like, we're like 2 Form 3s and 6 Form 4s.
Okay.
So like these Form 4s are just like, what
Oh,
are these
man.
2 kids doing here?
Of course, yeah, because you're lighties. That's
You're lighties. Yeah,
I
we're
remember
lighties.
that. Yeah.
We're youngins.
We're
Yeah.
youngins. What do they call them here? What do they call the young ones here? They call them chits in Florida.
Cheats. Yeah, cheats. So yeah, they're like, what are these kids doing here? I was like,
Yeah.
I was just like, you know what? It is what it is. So it was almost like a track, like a proper high school track, because there was a gun, there was a starter, everything was there. So they said go, and I don't even know how. I had a flying starter for everyone. Then I just pulled away, and I had no shoes. Every 7 people with spikes,
And
they
you
all
without the
behind me,
spike.
and I literally led from the take.
Oh,
Then I crossed the
man.
line. Then the whole school was like, because I was too new. I was a new kid too.
Yeah, yeah.
I was a
You're like,
newcomer.
who's
So
this guy?
everyone was like,
Who's this guy?
who's this
What's he
guy?
doing here?
Yeah, and the guy that was actually meant to win the race was behind me, and I had a big gap on him. So everyone was like, "What happened? What happened?"
Whoa.
So then the athletics coach came to me and he shook my hand and he's like, "Come see me on Monday. Just come see me on Monday. I have plans for you. Just come see me. I'm not gonna tell you what you're gonna do. Just come see me on Monday."
He was excited.
He was excited. Then I went to Mr. Miki, my rugby coach. That man was jumping. I was like, "Mr. Miki, I don't want to do athletics. I don't even know why you put me out there, man." Then he's like, "Look, we gave you a scholarship, and this is a small school, so you're gonna be expected to probably do 4 or 5 sports at one time because we're a small school. So you need to
That's fair.
fulfill your scholarship."
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
I'm still a kid. I'm still a youngin, so I don't even know what these guys
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? Like, I came here for rugby. You gave me a scholarship for rugby. Then yeah, like every other sport started calling me to say, "Can you come play for us? Can you come basketball, hockey, soccer, all the other sports?" Then now me and Mr. Miguel actually sit down and pick and choose. So I couldn't play hockey because it was clashing with rugby, and I couldn't play basketball because it was also in the same season as athletics.
So you had to pick.
I had to pick one sport, and I ended up picking rugby and athletics.
And
Basketball I could only play in November because that was when they had the tournament against schools like Saints, Johns,
yeah,
Falcon, all the big schools,
all the big schools,
all
You
the
know,
big ATS schools.
It's
Yeah.
so interesting you bring that up of you playing multiple sports, and I think especially in the United States, there's something that's to me that's missing for a lot of kids. I was talking with Brian Zingai about this as well,
Yes.
and he was saying, he was like, "Doc, I only ran track for 3 months out of the year. You know, I didn't run track all year round. But
Yes.
here you have kids that are playing football, basketball all year round and don't do anything else. Do you feel like you playing multiple sports really helped you elevate your athleticism? Or was it just, you know what, I'm fast and I can kind of figure this out?
I mean, it helped with things like agility and,
Yeah.
things like agility and fitness and
What about burnout? You go get burned out doing the same thing every single day. You know, like that can get frustrating or kind of tedious after a while.
Yeah, like I remember at SCCs, they're actually asking me like, where do you get the strength to finish the 200 meters? And I was like, I played rugby for 80 minutes. So I always, that's where my strength comes from.
And people don't understand the level of athleticism and endurance you need to have to play rugby, right?
To play rugby, yes.
And listen, all respect to NFL players, basketball players, all respect to them, but rugby is a different beast.
It's a different, that's a different beast, yeah.
It's nonstop. There's no time.
Yeah, it's continuous.
It's just go, go, go. And I played too. I played 8-man and I played flank. I started off as a prop because I was really big when I was young.
Yeah.
And then I hit like 16 puberty. I went tall and lanky, and they're like, okay, I guess we got to move you to flank. But that was the best shape I've ever been in when I played.
Yeah.
Because I could go.
You can go, yeah.
Yeah. So now I'd asked you when was the first time you realized that I'm actually fast. I'm actually going to correct you. It
Yes.
wasn't when you were 3 years old. That was
Yes.
your parents that told you.
That
I
was my
think
parents.
you realized you were fast that day with Mr. Mika.
Yes.
That you were like, wait a minute. I just dusted everyone right now
Everyone right now, yeah.
without spikes, without
Without
warming
spikes.
up. I just literally raw dogged it.
Yes, I do raw dog people, yeah. Yeah.
So would you say Mr. Mike is probably the first person that told you that you could be an elite athlete?
Yes. So like I kept doing athletics and rugby, and I remember Form 3 I made the national team. Form 4 I barely missed the national team because like I just came back. Form 4 like I was just coming from transitioning from under 17 to the under 18 age group. So like I was too small for that age group. So I barely missed the team. Like I was a non-traveling reserve. Then
Wow.
2019 I made it again.
Okay.
So like after 2019, like we sat down at the end of the year, me and Mr. Meekin is like, now you're getting into upper six, you gotta start figuring out about what you want to do for college. So what do you want to do for college? Then I was like, I wanna play professional rugby. Then he's like, you know, Maka, I feel like, yes, you're a good rugby player, but I feel like you have a bright future in athletics. When I look at you, I literally see Usain Bolt. I'm sorry to say this, but yes, I see Usain Bolt. So
I
he was
love
like,
that.
then I was like, man, why are you giving me pressure? Like, you're bringing big names to the table now.
Yes. Yeah. That's
Then
a
he's
lot of
like,
pressure.
yeah, so I feel like you should actually take athletics serious. And I feel like you can go to like the US and probably end up being an Olympian one day. You never know.
Man, so he told you then that you could be
He
an
told me
Olympian.
this in law 6 2019.
Yikes. And then you made it last year, 2024.
Then I made it 2024, yeah.
That's insane.
I mean, I would have made it 2020, but I barely missed it also because like I was still young.
Now,
And I don't think I had experienced as much.
did that make you want to work harder, or did it give you, like, when you didn't make it, what was that like for you? Were you upset? Like, what did you do to, because with some people, it can do one of two things. It either
Yes.
makes you work harder, or
Yes.
it can say, you know what, I'm kind of done. I don't want to do this.
Yeah, so like 2020, actually after 2019, going into 2020, that was an upper six. Then Mr. Miguel ended up leaving. That's when he got the Heritage job. So he ended up leaving Hillcrest end of
Okay.
2019 to go to Heritage. So now like I wasn't in the right space. So I
Yeah.
almost transferred like that January after he left. I was
Okay.
like, so I had two offers. I had Loma Gandhi and
Gandhi.
Waisaw. So like I had to choose between the two schools. But then as soon as Hillcrest heard that these two schools are offering me, then they increased my scholarship too. So the Hillcrest was like, yeah, we're going to
Look
increase
at
your
God.
scholarship. Because
Yep.
they were trying to have me stay. Then my
Of
mom was
course,
just like,
of
you know what,
course.
just stay. Then Mr. Miki also told me to stay. He's like, they'll take good care of you, just stay.
Good.
So yeah, I ended up staying. Then I ran that whole first term, then COVID happened. Then my mom was like, damn, COVID just happened. Then I went back home. I think 2 weeks after I went home, I had a conversation with one of my childhood friends. His name was Kundi. He's like, bro, I'm trying to go to the US, but like I'm doing these applications. Look at my applications. Cool. I look at his letters. I see him writing emails to coaches, whatever.
Yeah.
Then I went back home and I told my mom, like, this is what I saw this dude doing. And my mom actually had worked at UNDP.
Okay.
And
What is that?
United Nations Development Program.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah, in USIS, the one that does immigration, whatever. So like she knows. She also worked at the US Embassy in Zimbabwe.
Okay.
So she knows the whole thing.
Yeah.
So like I told her, like, this is what this guy's doing. She's like, you might as well go ahead and do too. Like,
wow.
I actually wanted to talk to you about it, but you playing. I feel like you're just gonna take it as a joke. Then I was like, okay, cool. Like I just said, we just said it lightly. Then cool. Then the next day, that evening, she calls me to the table. She's like, you know, I've been thinking about it ever since that conversation we had, and I feel like we have to have this conversation. This is going to be a hard conversation, but hey, I'm your mother, and we might have to have this conversation.
Yeah.
What do you want to do with life?
That's mom for you, man.
I look at him like, I want to be a professional rugby player. Because also when I had made Academy Week in Craven Week 2019, I had offers also to go to UCT and UJ. I had UCT, UJ, and to play for Western Province in Sharks.
And that's a big deal.
Those are big. These are big teams.
And if you people that are listening right now and watching, just Google those and the caliber of players that are in that. Those are world world-class athletes. So
yeah, so the Sharks Academy, Western Province, Lions, they all invited me like to their camps to come play for their team.
mhm,
So like I'm telling my mom, I'm like, I wanna be a professional rugby player. Like, look at I have these offers from Craven me. So what should I do? Then she's like, I feel like yes, you can run track, but I'm not looking into you going to school in Africa. I'm sorry to say this, but I'm not looking into going to school in Africa. I want you to go to the US.
yeah,
And looking at this at the
yeah,
schools in the US, I don't think there's any school that gives you a rugby scholarship. But instead, there are a lot of schools that can give you a full track scholarship. And look, I wasn't paying school fees at Hillcrest since you're in Form 3. And now we can't do that. Like, there's no
yeah,
need for you to be, there's no need for me to start paying school fees now. So I
yeah.
was like, you know what? Okay, cool. Then the next day, she was like, go get your medals. I took my rugby certificates and my medals. Then we weighed both sides to say how many medals did we make in rugby, how many medals did we make in athletics.
How many did
Or
you
like
have in total?
I had like 35 medals. I
Man,
had 25. Actually, the crazy thing, I had 25 from athletics and 10 from rugby.
really?
So yeah, she was like, you see. So and the crazy thing, she had actually calculated before, so she knew the
She
answer
knew.
already.
Oh, she knew. Yeah, she knew. She
But
knew.
I had to just sit down and do it. Then she was like, yeah, I'm sorry, but you have to hang your boots.
Wow.
And we have to forego the scholarship. I mean, it was hard also because I didn't know where I was gonna go.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, she was like, gonna hang. Then I called Mr. I cried and I called Mr. Mika and I was like, Mr. Mika, this is what she said. And I was like, yeah. Crazy thing, me and her actually had a meeting 2 weeks ago.
Uh-huh.
And they didn't even tell me about this meeting. They had a meeting about it too. And they're basically saying the same thing.
They know, man. Moms always know.
Yeah.
They always know
So
what's
like,
best for you.
so I was like, you know what? Cool. Then she's like, yeah, I started hitting up coaches. So I just went on internet and searched top 100 schools in the US. Names just popped up and I started hitting up schools like Duke, Florida State,
Yeah.
Tennessee, all the big schools. I was hitting them up and none of them were getting back to me. So I hit up North Dakota State
Uh-huh.
and the coach got back to me and he's like, hey, I sent him videos of me running in sand and on the grass. Then he's like, hey, you have potential. Do you have a GPA? Do you have a GPA right now? And I was
Uh-huh.
like, no, I just finished writing my AS and A2. I don't have an SAT. But I can give you my results and you can calculate my GPA. So I
Yeah,
sent him
true.
my Form 4 results in my AS results. And he's like, your GPA is like 3.6. So you can really come to the US. But do you have an
Nice.
SAT score? I was like, I don't have a score. Then he's like, okay, you can write SATs. But if you don't want to write SATs, I can introduce you to a junior college in Kansas.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, I'll probably go to the junior college. Then he got me in touch with the junior college. Then they were saying, yeah, for you to come here, we can give you a place here, but you have to pay $10K every semester.
Oof.
Then I look at my mom, and my mom was like, I can sacrifice that, but I don't think we're worth paying for a school. Let's try other options. Let's leave the options open.
Let's see what else is out there.
Yeah, so she posted a video of me running in high school. Then my uncle who's in North Carolina, like my mom.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so like he's in North Carolina in Charlotte. So
Okay.
my uncle responded to a story and he's like, can you send me these videos? I might try to reach out to coaches in the US and just see like how
we can make this
how
work.
you can make we can make him come to school in the US.
Yeah.
Then my mom sends him my videos. Then my uncle goes to my coach right now, Coach Ken in
Uh-huh.
Auburn. He's like, you are still in Tennessee. Then he goes on the Tennessee roster. Then he finds him. Then he emails him. He says, I know you don't know me, but I know you because your mom taught me in third grade in 96 at Highlands.
Quite a
But
small world.
yeah, then he's like, but anyways, fast forward. My niece is running. No, he said my nephew is running track back in Zim, and these are his videos. I don't know if you're gonna be interested in him. Then he just sent me all my high school raw videos. Like those videos are like I didn't even have shape, nothing. I was just running.
You're just printing, yeah.
I was just printing. Then he's like, then he watched the video. I think he said like 5 minutes after he sent that email, he responded. Coach Ken responded. He said, I want him with a lot of exclamation marks.
Oh man.
Then Coach Ken reached out to Brian. Then Brian reached out to then Coach Brian emailed my uncle to say, what's your number? Then they started talking, and that's how I actually got to know Brian.
Man, good guy, man.
Yeah, then Brian was like, do you have SATs? I was like, I don't have SATs or anything. He was like, okay. That was through COVID. So this was all happening during COVID.
Oh man, when
So
the
yeah,
world was
like,
shut down.
Yeah, everything was shut down, and my mom. So like, my mom had already made up a decision to say, look, you have good grades to go to the US. I don't think you need to finish up your A2. So you know what? At this point, fuck A level.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we just said, you guys can keep your A level, keep your A level, and I'll just go to school. So I didn't even end up doing my upper six.
Good for you.
So like after COVID, everyone went back to school. I was at home, like literally I was at home.
Wow.
So yeah, like.
So what were you doing? Or like,
I was still trying to figure out like where I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Like, I was still researching, but Brian was like, "Hey, look, there's an athlete. There's one of Coach Ken's former athletes. We used to coach at Florida State. Who's a assistant coach at Carson Newman, a school in Tennessee. I can plug you to that school." But then I'd already made plans to go to Clark County, the community college in Kansas. Like I was already verbally committed.
Okay.
So like,
yeah.
They were like, okay, if you run like 21-3, we'll give you a scholarship. Then Brian also then introduced me to like the national team coach at the time. He was coaching like the national 4x1 relay, who broke the national record. They ran like 38.9, and that's the national record until today. So I started training with those guys. Then I went to Zambia. Then I ran like 21-1. And that was like 0.2 faster than the full scholarship standard. So I went back to the coach. I was like, hey, I just ran this time, and this time is on my World Athletics. Can I still get a spot for a scholarship?
Yeah.
Then he started dragging his feet and he said, no, you can't get a he said, you have to apply for a federal scholarship. We can't give you a scholarship at the school. So
But you just ran the time.
But I just ran the time.
Yeah.
Then he's like, yeah, but you have to apply for a federal scholarship. And I was like, you know what? Then I was like, I'm decommitted. So I told him I'm decommitted.
Yeah.
And then I went back to Brian. I'm like, hey, Brian, this is what this guy said. And I don't know. Then he's like, yeah, this school is ready to give you a full scholarship. So I'm going to plug you with the coach and you're going to have a Zoom meeting. And then you guys are going to decide if you want to go there or not.
Yeah. And which school was this?
Carson Newman in Tennessee.
Okay.
Yeah, like this coach already talked to Coach Ken. Like everything was already said. I just needed to go on a Zoom call with him and discuss.
Yeah.
So we went on the Zoom call. Then he said, yeah, we can give you a full scholarship. We always go to nationals and our guys always score high. So like, we feel like you're a good fit and you can go to nationals and you can score high.
Wow.
Then I was like, okay, I hear everything you're saying, coach, but am I going to get a full scholarship? Because in my head, I was like, these guys didn't give me a scholarship. So
are you going to do it for me?
The same?
Yeah.
Then he's like, no, we're not going to give you we're going to give you a full scholarship, but you only have to pay your international insurance. Then I was like, how much is the international insurance? He said $850. My mom was like, hey, sign the papers right now. Sign the papers right now. I'd rather pay $850 than pay $10,000.
10,000. Yeah.
Then I as soon as we got off the call, I signed the papers. Then I sent him back the papers. Then I was all set for that school. Now I had a school. I have a school, and then now I'm training with these guys. Then that was 2021 Olympic year. Then I was still a rookie.
You missed.
Yeah, that's when I now missed in the 4x1. I was supposed to go to the 4x1 relay.
Okay.
So we go to world relays. I'm still a rookie. So like the initial plan was the whole relay that when the national record was gonna go. I was gonna go as an alternate. But then one of the guys who ran second leg, his name was Tatenda Tsumba. He was the second leg. So he's still in England.
Okay.
And because of COVID, they didn't let him out of England. And now we're in Ethiopia. And this guy can't fly out of England. So the coach was like, now I gotta reach out for the team. You gotta get in. In my head, I'm like, bro, I'm a rookie. First of all, second of all, I don't even know how to pass a stick. How to get a stick and pass a stick. Like I haven't learned the handoff.
I don't know how to give that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going as a rookie for experience.
Yeah, first time. Yeah.
Then he's like, nah, you gotta run now. Then I was like, you know what? It is what it is. Okay, cool, I'll go. Then we get to world relays, we practice, we get on the track. My heart is beating. I look up, I see Marcel Jacobs. And Marcel Jacobs had won Olympics that year in the 100. And this guy runs 980. I'm just here running my 21-1. I look behind me, I see this one German big dude. He runs 10 flat.
And you're like, what am I doing here?
I'm like, what am I doing here? Then I just seen Akani Simbine run before in the heat before us.
And he burnt people, didn't he?
And he split like an 8.5. So I just seen an 8.5 getting split on the 4x1 in the fly 100. I'm like, yo. I was like, you know what? It is what it is. Bang. The first leg comes, he gives me the stick. The guy was on my inside in lane 4. He passes me. Like, he passes me on the second leg. And you know, if you get passed on the second leg, that's
That's it.
over.
Yeah,
That's it.
That's it.
So yeah, all the guys passed me, and I'm like, damn. I passed the stick. Then we were like, shoot, we ran like 40.2. 40.2, and ladies are running 40.5. And we ran 40.2. Then I was like, damn.
What just happened?
So yeah, like I was just like, what just happened? Then I got home and I switched off my phone. I didn't even want to look at anybody on the phone. Like, people were hammering me saying, why are you guys putting that little kid on the relay?
Oh, man.
Like, people are just saying things they don't know. Like, they don't know what happened. The backstory of the whole thing.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? It is what it is. Then people are like, yeah, he's not fast. He's a scrub. He can't run. This, that, and the phone. I was like, no,
Man,
what? I just kept quiet. I didn't say anything to anyone. I just went back home. And then, crazy thing, the guy was my roommate, was actually throwing shots at me too in the group chat. And I didn't see all this until I got home, because I was like, I'm switching
that's
off my phone.
wild. Man, listen, you know that Man in the Arena?
Yeah,
That is one of my favorite poems ever.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
good for you for I mean, it sounded like you blocked out all that noise,
yes,
right? You blocked it out. But that's great. That's the good and bad about the internet, right? It's now people have easy access to you. How do you stay away from feeding into what you see on the internet? Do you look yourself up, or do you block it out? What do you do, whether you have a good meet or a bad meet?
So usually going into championship season, I usually turn off all my social media platforms. So like the only time I probably go on social media when I'm at championships is if I want to post something on my story.
Nice.
That's it. I
0
don't usually
30.
check. Yeah.
You
I
do
don't
like
usually
LeBron.
Yeah. Like I don't usually check. I don't check my DMs. I don't check anything. I just go on my story and I post and I leave. The only social media platforms that I have with me are WhatsApp and iMessage, because that's where I communicate with people.
With people, yeah.
But
Wow.
Instagram, Facebook,
Gone.
Twitter, you name it, they're gone. They're off.
Good for you, man. A lot of
So,
people
yeah.
need to learn to do that.
If I have a good race, I don't turn off my social media until the next day,
Good.
because I'm not trying to see what people are saying. I'm not trying to live to the hype, because there's a saying that actually one of my teammates from Nigeria likes to say.
Uh-huh.
His name is Ajay. He says, you're gonna get critiques and you're gonna get praise in your head. You're gonna get critiques and praises. Don't let the critiques get to your heart, and don't let the praises get to your head.
Oh, I like
Just
that.
keep grinding.
Kudos.
Yeah.
Kudos.
Yeah.
Kudos to you, man. That's what's up. That's a good one.
So that's what I always live by. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, that's how it is. So like, yeah, when that whole world relays thing happened, I was like, I got back home. They threw me out of the relay. I was like, it is what it is. I don't care. Like,
You don't care.
I don't know.
But
so
listen,
I was like, I don't.
You're
at
there.
this point, I don't care about anything what they're gonna say, because I'm about to go to school.
You got bigger goals than what they're worried about right now.
Yeah, I got bigger goals.
Yeah.
So the guys went in, they ran. They never even ran any time faster than what we had ran at World Relays. I was like, you see, you guys are just hammering me, but it's not doing out justice.
Yeah, it wasn't you.
Yeah. So like, then cool. I go to school.
Uh-huh.
Then I ended up going to school to Castle Newman. I left the guys, and the guys were just like, congrats. But you could see the congrats were not congratulations for real. Some were saying congratulations.
Yeah.
And some were just saying congratulations just for the sake of saying congratulations.
Yeah. That you went. You participated.
Yeah. So yeah, I went to school, bang, first semester. My first month, then my mom dies my first month.
Oh man.
In campus. Then I was like, damn. Then I cried. Then I went back home. We did the funeral. Then I sat down with my sister. I was like, yo. Then Brian actually organized, because Brian was now my mentor. Then going into my freshman year, Brian ended up being my mentor, and we ended up like just working things out. So Brian was helping organize like my whole flight situations and everything. So then I got home. We did the funeral. Then I sat down with my sister. I was like, yo, I don't want to go back to school.
Oh man. Yeah.
Then I was like, I'd rather do my school at UZ, or I'll probably go to like African University in Mutare or something.
Yeah.
Then she's like, bro, like, your mom already drew this plan and she made you go to this school. So why are you trying to forgo the plan? Like, just live by the plan and use this as motivation. Just go back to school. Everything is going to be okay. Like, I'm going to support you, and I'm going to be playing mother figure now. Because my older sister couldn't do it because she has a kid. I was like, she has a kid. So like the youngster, she has to take care of the youngster, and then taking care of me might be a strain.
Man.
So yeah, my second older sister was like, I'll come back. Combo was like, I'll be a mother figure to you, so you can go back and I'll support you the best that I can.
Man, shout out to her, man.
Yeah,
my condolences to you guys, man. I'm so sorry, man.
Thank you. So yeah, like she she worked her tail off, and she made me she made me go back. I went back to school. She started working her tail off. Then she always like when I lived in Zimbabwe. I remember like my mom and their brothers were all like, "We'll see you in the 2024 Olympics." So like they were about to say you're gonna be in the 2024. And the crazy thing, my mom's oldest brother actually said you're gonna be in the Olympic final. So he called it like back in 2021.
Man, that gives me goosebumps, man. Like they knew
Yes.
this stuff.
So these guys called it.
Yeah.
Then I was like, okay, cool. So my sister always kept on saying, we're going to the Olympics 2024. We're going. So initially the plan also when I moved in the US, Brian and Coach Ken were like, you're gonna do your first 2 years at Costa Newman.
Okay.
If you run fast, then you will take you to D1. If you don't run fast, you just do all your 4 years, then get your degree and go about your life.
Which is the goal of some of this, right? I always say success for me is getting some type of degree, especially when you're coming from where we're from. You come here and you get a degree. Anything above that is a bonus, and you're doing the bonus now.
Yeah. Yeah. So I sat down and I prayed, and I was like, and God, I was just, you know what? If you get a degree, that's a gold medal for you. If you run fast and end up going D1, that's still a gold medal. A gold medal is a gold medal at this point.
Exactly.
A breakthrough is a breakthrough. So I just like, you know what? It's cool. I'll just go by the body what it's saying.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I ended up just working out. Then I remember my freshman year, like that whole indoor season, like I ran the first week, and then I ran 680, and 680 at the time it was like number 3, 4 in the nation. So like I was good until like indoor conference because I ended up getting hurt also my second meet. Then the 200, I think I ran like 21.5, and that was like number 4. But then by the time we got to conference, it was number 14. But my 60 time, my 680, it was 681. It was like number 8. So I thought I was good to make nationals.
Yeah.
That freshman year indoors at D2. And then after conference, like people just started running fast and turning the jets. The 200 meters, I ended up getting punched up to like number 20, and they're taking top 16. Then the 60, I missed by one spot. I ended up getting punched number 17. So like I missed nationals. I didn't go to nationals my freshman year for indoors.
What keeps you going, Maka? Like I'm listening to you right now, and I hear setback. What drives you to continue? Like that takes someone special. It's easy to give up, right? Like what's going through your mind when all of this is happening?
I mean, what really goes to my mind is the coaches that I have in my corner. Like when I have a setback or a bad race, I always go to Brian and I'm like, Brian, this is what happened. What should I do?
Yeah.
Because I believe Brian has been in the game. I mean, this is a person who finished 4th behind Usain Bolt.
Man, my man, shout out to Brian, man.
Like,
come on,
like
man.
This is a person who finished 4th behind Usain Bolt. So whatever he says, I might have to go by it. So I'll be like, Brian OG, like, what should I do here? And like Brian is always giving me like good tips, and I don't think he has ever said anything that has gone wrong. None of the plans that he's ever said gone wrong. None.
Yeah, he'll never say you're wrong, man.
He's like a magician, actually. Like he's never gone wrong with any plan that he has told me. So yeah, like I always go talk to him and I talk things out, and he'd be like, yeah, bro, like this is how you handle it. And then also like my old coach from Costa Newman, also I used to talk to him a lot, and I still talk to him until today. He's also like one of my mentors. Like even when I'm nervous about before a big meet like World Championships, Olympics, he always tells me that it's the same 200 you've ran your whole life. Nothing changed. I mean, they're not going to throw a banana peel on your track. They're not going to throw anything. It's just a 200-meter race.
Yeah, you've done this before.
Yeah. And also, like, what also keeps me going is I grew up seeing my mom sacrifice a lot of things. So I was like, she was sacrificing this. So why can I not keep going? So yeah, like that's really it. Yeah, like shout out to moms. Yeah,
shout out to her, man. So how did Auburn get into the picture?
How did Auburn get into the picture? So like after my freshman year, outdoor, I then went to nationals. Then I ran 2040, and 2040 back in those days, if I ran 2040 in D1, I'll finish like 5th or 6th at nationals.
Okay.
So yeah, like I went to D2 nationals. I ran 2040, and then like boom. This was freshman year. Then boom, I ran 2040. Then I remember Brian, like I was just running 2080 the whole season, and Brian was just like, yeah, congrats. Just keep being consistent. The break is coming. I think I ran like 5 meets back to back, just running 2080. Then it's like, just be consistent. The break is coming. Boom, we get to nationals. In the heats, I run 2040.
Oh, man.
As soon as I get back to my phone. As soon as I pick up my phone, the first notification I saw was Brian on WhatsApp. He said, "Well fucking done." I even remember his notification until today. He said, "Well fucking done."
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
because then I went to my coach. I'm like, "Coach, this guy just texted me this. Did you tell him the results or something?" He's like, "Yeah." As soon as you crossed the line, I texted him. Then he was like, "Wait, what the fuck just happened?"
Yeah.
So yeah, and then like we're in the restaurant. We Texas Roadhouse that night. Then Coach Ken, my coach from Auburn, he texted my old coach. He just put that emoji of that shocked emoji with the eyes open, like, yeah.
We
He's like,
ready.
then Coach Kieran was like, yeah, but it was a windy time. Then he was like, hey, 2040 is 2040. I don't care about the wind. That's fast. So like then I ended up going back and then we went the finals. Then I finished third. But then
Okay.
I was the returning favorite the following year. So the guy who was first, the guy won the 200 meters. He ended up transferring to Kentucky.
Okay.
Then the guy who was second ended up turning pro with ASICs. So now I was third and I was the returning favorite. So like after my whole freshman year, that summer I went back home and I told Brian I'm going home. Then Brian was like, yeah, I'm gonna be in Zim. Then we met at Village, Sam Levy.
Sam Levy.
Yeah, we went at Sam Levy where the ballers go, yeah.
North
So we went at
Cafe.
Cafe we went at Cafe Nash, and I met Brian. Then Brian was like, I remember we're having a conversation, then Brian was like, how much do you love Carson Newman? I said, man, Carson Newman is like heaven to me. I'm like the king of the place there. I'm enjoying life there.
Yeah.
Then yeah. Like, yeah, I understand you're enjoying life, and I understand you're not the big boy there because you just finished third at nationals and you medaled. But now we're gonna get to a point to say goodbye to your coach. Then I lift my hands. I'm like, bro, what do you mean say goodbye? Like, I thought the plan was sophomore year. Then he's like, yes, the plan is sophomore year, but we might have to get it sealed as soon as possible. So I feel like you have to say goodbye to your coach after your sophomore year. So when you go back to school, you can get on the portal, finish up your sophomore season, then leave.
Wow. How was that?
I mean, that was as soon as he said that, I was hurt.
Yeah.
But then, crazy thing, a week before, I met one of my high school friends who goes to Arkansas State. So he knew I was in D2 and he knew I'd finished third and I had scored him. He was watching the D1 Nationals and he saw that 2040 was fifth. So he was like, he asked me like, what do I want to do with my life? I'm like, bro, I just want to stay in D2 and compete and dominate. Then he's like, bro, you're going to get too complacent. Do you want to go to the Olympics? I was like, yeah, I do want to go. Then he's like, okay, so you better leave that place, bro. Like, that bad boy is not doing you justice.
That's good advice, man.
Then I was like, bro, what do you mean, bro? Like, I'm running good, bro. Like,
I'm the
good.
king over here. Do you see this?
Yeah, I'm like the king. Then he's like, yeah, but D2, if you want a contract, D2 is not going to get you a contract. I was like, yeah, I hear
like
you,
a pro
bro.
contract.
Like a pro contract, yeah.
Okay.
You was thinking long term, and I wasn't even thinking about it.
You weren't even thinking about that.
I just wanted to get my degree and enjoy life.
Listen, you have some amazing people in your corner, man.
Yeah. Like, so I was like, you know what? It's okay. Then he's like, then I met Brian. Then Brian was like, yeah, you gotta leave.
Yeah.
As soon as he said, I have to get on the portal, as soon as I get back to school, I called my homeboy. I was like, yo, this is what happened.
Yeah.
That man was like, that man jumped over the couch because it was on FaceTime. He jumped over the couch and was like, you see, I told you I'll never go wrong. I called my sister. My sister said the same thing. Like, yeah, I thought you actually were gonna leave after your freshman year. Then I went back to school. Then I was like, okay. Then Coach Ken, I thought I was gonna go to Tennessee because Coach Ken was at University of Tennessee. But then I think that week that I met with Brian, that was the week he announced that he's moving to Auburn.
I see the connection here now.
Yeah. So like, I then went back to school and I sat down with my coach. We had a one-on-one meeting with my old coach. And I was like, Coach, I have something to tell you, but I don't know how you're going to take it. Then he's like, okay, what do you want to tell me? I'm going to take it, okay. Like, you're my youngster. Like, there's nothing really. I didn't even know they talked about it already with Brian and them. So it's like, Coach, I feel like I want to get on the transfer portal and I want to leave. But I want to run my sophomore year and finish my sophomore year here. Then I'll leave after my sophomore year. Then he's like, yeah, I mean, if I was you, I would have left too. And I understand where you're coming from.
That's a great coach, man.
I always want the best for you, so I would advise you to leave too. There's nothing for you in D2. Like you're gonna come back and win. That's a guarantee. Like he already knew I was gonna win D2 nationals before we even started off-season practice.
Jeez.
Then he was like, yeah. So I went to the head coach. Now the head coach didn't want me to leave. That man didn't want me to go. So I mean,
you were their goals, man. You platinum. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Yeah, so I went to the head coach. I was like, yeah, I want to leave. Then he's like, Maka, you know you're very talented, and you know you're really scoring points here,
Yeah.
and you like a medal. You like about to win D2 nationals. Like, why are you trying to leave, bro? Like, this is easy 4 years of you getting good education and winning nationals. But I was like, coach, I understand where you're coming from, and I appreciate it, but I need to go pro, and I need to go to the Olympics, and I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
think this is
yeah.
gonna do it for me. Then he's like, yeah, I think you should go back and sit down and think about it. So like I went back and I sat down. But this man didn't want me to go talk to compliance at all.
Yeah.
So then I sat down and I thought about it, and I went back to him. I'm like, coach, I want to leave.
Yeah.
Then he's like, okay, go to let me talk to compliance. Then you can go to compliance and file your request to get on the transfer portal.
Okay.
Then I went to compliance. I filed my report. Then I told them. Then I got on the transfer portal. I think 3 minutes after getting on the transfer portal, every D2 school you can think of started hitting me up. Every big D2 school you can think of.
You're like, I'm done with you guys.
I'm done with y'all. Like I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm done with you guys. Like all the big schools, West Texas, Grand Valley State, what's it called, Ashland, all the big schools.
Yeah.
And then Virginia Tech hit me up.
Oh
Florida
man.
State hit me up.
Oh
Then
man.
what you call it? The Baylor coach followed me. He was trying to recruit me too. Then as soon as I got on the portal, Brian was like, text Coach Ken and tell him you're on the portal. I texted Coach Ken. I was like, Coach, I'm on the portal. Coach Ken didn't even reach out to me. He just organized the visit and he said, yeah, your flight tickets. I'll see you on this day.
Man.
And then I didn't know, he even told me almost every SEC school was trying to get me. But then usually what happens with with Zimbabweans especially, most coaches start by reaching out to Coach Ken first to ask him about us.
That's respect. Yeah.
Before they reach out to me. So he said, almost every coach reached out to him, and Coach Ken was like, I basically have him. He's coming here.
Shout out to Coach Ken, man. Coach
Yeah.
Ken. Oh,
Yeah,
gee.
Coach Ken, the man,
Let's
the man.
go.
So then he was like, he texted me, he's like, hey, here are your tickets. I'm at Auburn. I'm expecting to see you in November. So I'll see you on your visit. Then I was like, okay, I'll come, coach. I'll come.
Yeah, yeah.
So I didn't even have any idea where Auburn was, what happens at Auburn. I didn't know anything about Auburn. I wouldn't even have known Auburn if you didn't even bring the attention to it.
You had no clue who they
I
were,
had no
what
clue,
they did, nothing.
whatever the school is. Yeah. So I went to the school, and then he was introducing me to because I had a whole visit group, and most of the guys that was on my visit, none of them committed. I think I was the only guy from my visit group that committed.
How
And one
many
other going.
how many recruits did they have? Do you remember?
I think we're 9. We're 9 recruits, and only 2 people from that recruitment group committed. It was me and this one other girl. Her name is Nidra. She does long jump.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it was only me and her who committed. The other guys went to Texas A&M, Florida State, Alabama. They all went to different schools. So yeah, after then Miss Coach Ken was just on paper he's on his visit, but in reality I know he's coming here.
Yeah.
That's why
yeah.
he was introducing me to all the parents. So he was he's basically coming to check out the place.
He's just this is gonna be his new new home.
Yeah, so even when I went to talk to the head coach, we had one-on-one meetings with the head coach, the whole recruitment group. I was like, Coach Ken, do I really need to go here? He's like, yeah, you gotta go. Then I went. Then the head coach was like, well, we're Auburn University, and I have a question for you. What are your chances of committing to Auburn? I'm like, it's 100%. I don't have, I have other visits that I'm trying to go, I have to go to.
There's no doubt.
I see myself going to. It's all set. It's sold.
Yeah.
Then he's like, okay, cool. Welcome to Auburn. Then he gave me a big hug. Then I left the place, and yeah, that's how I ended up at Auburn.
Man, what a story.
Now, story.
I always ask this question, especially for us coming from another country.
Yes.
From a cultural shock moment, what hit you the hardest coming from Zimbabwe? Coming from Zimbabwe to the US? What was the biggest cultural shock when you were like, oh, this is different?
Honestly, I'll probably say the first thing I'll probably say is time difference. Yeah, that time difference thing killed me.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I always thought the countries were the same. To be honest, that's what I always thought. I've never been.
You don't know, yeah. When you don't know, yeah.
Yeah, I've never been outside of Africa. The only time I went outside of Africa was to Poland, and Europe and Africa almost have a similar time range.
Yeah, yeah.
So I've never been to the US. So I was like, damn, the timing is different here. And then like that, just the terminology. Like I was used to saying cutlery, and here they say silverware. I was used to saying scones, here they say biscuit.
This
Like I was used to
soda
saying
pop.
chips, here they say
Yeah,
fries.
chips. Yeah.
So like the terminology was confusing me left, right, and center. So I was like, damn, like what are they talking about?
That's funny. That is so
Yeah,
funny.
like I was used to also saying trolley, here they say cart.
Carts,
Like
yeah. We can't say
like it's
rubber here
you can't
because they
say
think it's
rubber.
something else, you know.
Yeah,
It's an eraser. You
it's
know,
eraser. Yeah,
we talked about the O'Brien too. There's just so many of these different nuances. I felt the same way too when I came here.
yeah,
So many different nuances where you had to adjust your language to make it
yeah,
fit.
yeah. So like that was that, and also like that thing of they call older people with their first name. I was
Oh
like,
man. Yes. That
like
was a
right now,
hard one.
even today, like literally my coach's wife, I don't even call her Portia. I call her Miss Portia because I just don't feel comfortable calling her by her first
Listen,
name.
I'm in my 40s and I do the same thing. If
Yeah,
anyone's
I can't
older than
even.
me, I find it hard to call them by their first
I can't
names.
even call her by her first name. I always call her Miss Portia.
Yeah. That's how we're raised though, man.
Yeah, that's how I was raised. Yeah,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
that thing of when they go like look us in the eye when you're talking to us, I'm like, bro, we couldn't do that growing up, so I don't know why you're making us do it.
Right.
Yeah,
Jeez. Now, when it comes to home, I know what I miss the most from home. I miss the jacaranda trees. I miss the smell, right,
yes.
of the jacaranda trees. What do you miss most about home?
I mean, Coach Ken is what I get on me, but I miss Sadzo.
Oh, you don't make it on your own?
I mean, I don't like I have to watch my weight. So yeah, it's like
Got
Sadzo
it.
increases weight and stuff. So like
Oh yeah.
I always have to be careful of my diet plan and everything. But I know
Yeah.
he's gonna be mad at me, but I miss Sadzo.
Hey, I don't blame
I
you. I eat
miss
salsa
Sadzo.
too, but for the same
Yeah.
reasons you don't. And on the flip side, what is your favorite American food? So far, I'll tell you a story about mine, but I want to hear what your favorite American food was.
My favorite? I'll probably go Chick-fil-A. Yeah.
Chick, man.
Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is gas, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
My
Chick-fil-A.
girlfriend hates Chick-fil-A, but I'll probably say
How
Chick-fil-A.
do you hate Chick-fil-A?
She's a McDonald's fan. I don't even know why she likes McDonald's. She always says McDonald's. I mean, if she was in South Africa, I'll give it that,
Yeah, but not here.
but not here. McDonald's here just doesn't hit.
Man. Um the so back home, you know, we don't smoke ribs. When
Don't
from what I
smoke ribs.
remember. It was
Yeah.
just ribs that you put on the thing. And we
Just
didn't even
ribs are ribs, yeah.
yeah, it wasn't a big deal.
It wasn't a big deal, yeah.
I remember the first time I had ribs. I went to it was Jefferson City in Missouri. I went to
Yes.
college in Warrensburg, Missouri.
Yes.
And we went with some friends there. And we went, I don't even know what restaurant it was. It was probably like a Texas something. I can't remember. But I had ribs. I thought that was the best thing ever. I was like, what is this? This is so good.
Yeah, I mean, American barbecue is good too. Like, don't get me wrong. They actually have good barbecues too.
Great barbecue, yeah.
Yeah,
Great barbecue.
yeah.
Now, I'm going to shift gears a little bit.
Yes.
When did it become real for you that you were going to the Olympics?
That one is a great question. After SECs my junior year,
Okay.
that's when I was like, damn. So I remember going into that year, like my season, I didn't have a good indoor season. Like I didn't even make nationals at all.
Oh
I
man.
ran 20:55, and that would have been like fourth in the nation going into nationals. But I got disqualified because I stepped on the line, and that was like my first indoor meet. So
Another
I didn't even
setback.
make. That was a setback. Yeah, so I didn't even make my indoor meet. And Coach Ken was like, "Yeah, you're thinking too much. You just need to trust me." He just said, "Forget about whatever you're thinking about. Just trust me."
Yeah.
So yeah, like the outdoor season, like I was just getting to trust him, and I was running close to the standard, and I kept on missing the standard. So I ran 2023. Then I ran 2023 like the first week of outdoor season. That was in March, and the standard was 2016.
Yeah.
So I ran 2023. Then I got a fever. Then I got sick. I was out for like 4 or 5 weeks.
Oh man.
Then I came back and I ran like 2011, but it was like plus 2.3 wind. So I narrowly missed the Olympic standard. Then we go to SECs. In the heat, I ran 2017. I missed by 0.01. That was 1/1000.
Oh my God.
Doug, I'm not gonna lie, I was so
How
mad.
frustrating
I
is
was
that?
so mad.
My
Straight out, I was
gosh.
so mad. Nah, I was actually so mad.
Yeah, I could imagine.
Then I text Brian, I'm like, bro, like I ran 2016, what's going on? Then he's like, bro, chill. Just chill. It happens. Like, this is a championship. Anything, you're gonna run fast in the final. Don't worry. Just chill.
Yeah.
So I get to the final. Then I remember, like, I was the favorite in the final. Like, I had ran the fastest time that day, but I was too mad. I didn't even know I'd ran it in the negative wind. So, like, I didn't even know all that. Like, I didn't know anything. I was still running
You were
track
just
just
mad,
to
yeah.
run.
Yeah.
I just wanted to go to the Olympics, and that was it.
Yeah.
So we get in the final. Then I remember, like, we ran that final, and I was third. Number one ran 1975, number two 1993. Then I went 20 flat. Then I look at the stat, I'm like 26, and I'm like, oh damn it! Did I just make
did it.
Olympics? I just did that.
just did it.
It was
Yeah.
Mother's Day too.
Oh
So
man.
like it was a happy heavenly Mother's Day. Then my sister posted happy heavenly Mother's Day, and I was like, damn, bro, like
That's awesome.
then everybody at home was buzzing. So like that whole night I didn't really feel it. But the next day in the morning when I was in the bus on my way back to school, that's when I was like, oh damn, like I just sit down and I looked up in the air. I was like, I'm actually going to Paris, bro.
That's awesome.
So yeah, like I feel like the day after ACCs, that's when it became real that I'm actually going to the Olympics.
I can't even imagine what that feels like, right?
So like even when I was after nationals, like after everything that came after that, I was like, man, I'm going to the Olympics. I don't care, man.
I'm good now.
I'm just good. I'm good now. I'm going to the Olympics. I'm good.
I think about your story from when you were young, when you were playing hockey,
yes,
to when you were playing rugby, to you not even wanting to go to run track. Someone coming to get you, you're running barefoot, and beat everyone. It just everything that's transpired for you, the biggest loss of your life, right? With your mom, the setbacks, all this stuff. But here you are still pushing and still going. That is special, man. That is special, man. Like I've told you before, and this is just the beginning of your story, right? This is just the beginning. You're 24 years old. You got probably a good 10, 15 years of doing this athletic stuff. And then after that, the sky's the limit. With that said, I don't know what this feels like. And I bet you people back home are wondering this as well. What does it feel like putting on that Zim uniform?
I mean, it means the world, to be honest, because it's giving me like an opportunity to show the whole world who Zimbabwe is and where Zimbabwe is and what Zimbabwe is known for.
Yeah.
Like, if I can be honest, when I made the Olympic final, most American guys who were running were like, what's Zimbabwe? Like, we didn't even know the country Zimbabwe until you guys made the final.
Yeah, that's facts.
I mean, Botswana guys know us, obviously, like Tobago and them. They use the country Zimbabwe because we are neighbors.
Oh, yeah, we're neighbors, yeah.
But countries like US, Dominican Republic.
They're like, where is this? Is this real? Is this Zamunda? They're thinking something from Black. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got the vibranium with you or something like that?
They're like, what the hell is this country? So yeah, like it's really a good opportunity to market the country too. Like from a marketing perspective, it's a good thing. But also it's pressure. It has pressure. It has cons too. Like one of the cons is pressure. You have a million shoulders on your vest, literally.
One thing I've read about pressure, pressure can burst pipes, but it can also create diamonds.
Yes.
Right. So all the pressure that you have, you've created a diamond. When you were at the Olympics, right, you put on the uniform. What's something about that Olympic experience that most people wouldn't understand?
I mean, for me personally, I would say going into the Olympics, I don't have any goals, to be honest. I had 0 goals.
Yeah.
I was just like, you know what? I'm here. I'm just going to enjoy myself, and that's it. No goals to make a final, no goals to make a semifinal. When I made the semifinal, I was like, oh, so we're running here, right? Like, we're good. We're good.
Yeah.
I was just vibing.
Yeah.
Then as soon as I made the final, that's when it just became surreal. I didn't even have any mindset of making the final because Coach Ken was just like, I was nervous, and I told Coach Ken, and he was like, man, just go enjoy yourself. Don't worry about anything.
Just run.
Just run. You don't have anything to lose here. Just go run.
Just run.
So like me making that final was actually an eye-opening experience because I was like, I had no plan of doing this, and now this is what I'm doing. I get to run again tomorrow with these 7 other guys. Like
world class.
World class. Like I'm actually counted as one of the fastest guys in the world.
In the world. You're in the top 8 fastest people in the world.
Top 8 fastest people in the world.
The rugby kid.
the rugby kid too. So I was like, oh,
From Zimbabwe. Come
yeah.
on, Maka, come on.
So, so yeah, like I didn't have any plans. So like when I met the final, I was like, oh, okay.
I'm here.
And I turned off my social media and everything because that was the first time I actually did that because that was Brian's initiative.
Yeah.
So like once I made the final, that's when I fumbled. After I made the final, I turned on my social media. My phone was
You wanted to see.
My phone was blowing because I was curious. I wanted to see what people are saying.
Yeah, of
I
course.
didn't turn on my Twitter though. I didn't turn on my Twitter because I know Twitter is a toxic
Oh
space.
man, social media is
So
toxic.
I didn't
Doesn't
even
matter what
bother
you look.
turning my Instagram notifications.
Yeah,
My phone was
on
buzzing.
fire.
My phone was
watched your race. I remember my son. He you should have seen his face when you watched you guys running, because
Yeah.
he's never been there, right? But he's like,
Yeah.
Dad. I was like, hey, these are two guys from Zimbabwe. That I think sparked something in him where he's like,
Yeah.
I wasn't born there, but my blood is from there too. So you've
Yeah.
inspired him to want to, give something back where people are known for something. I don't know what it is yet, but
Yeah, you
just,
might as well go ahead. Yeah.
he's like, hey,
Yeah.
they're going to know me
There
too.
are no
So
limits out there. Yeah.
there's no limits. Now, did competing against the literal world-class sprinters kind of change your mindset on how you approach this after that first one? Did anything change?
Yeah. I mean, going into the final, like I feel like going into the final, my whole body just shut down because I was tired. I had been running since January.
Yeah.
And that fatigue started to kick in. And I wasn't getting nervous at all. Like I wasn't nervous. That's when I know that I was probably going to have a long day.
Yeah.
But then after that race, like me and Coach Ken sat down and had a conversation and he said, hey, I know you're good. And you probably know you're good, but I don't think you know how good you are.
Wow.
Making the Olympic final is no joke.
No.
As a rookie too. This is your first international meet and you make the final. Like, this is no joke.
As an amateur too. You're not
As
a
an
pro.
amateur. Yeah. Like I'm
You weren't
still
a
a
pro
college
then.
kid.
You're a
I
college
still
kid.
have 1 more year in school. So he was like, we need to look at this in a way of saying, what can we do to set ourselves apart from the whole rest of the world?
Yeah.
So like that's how we ended up looking at it. So I was like, yeah, but like I need to do something to set myself apart from the rest of the world so that the world will take notice of who I am too.
And they will. Now,
yeah.
With that said, when we talk about your mindset, my mindset goes to also training at an elite level, which you've been doing for years.
Yes.
Walk me through a tough training day. What does elite work really look like? Because I think a lot of people don't even understand, like, what do they just? I think most people just think you just run. You just kind of put your shoes on and you run. What does a tough training day look like, and what does it look like to really, really work hard as an elite athlete?
Honestly, as an elite athlete, you put your body through a lot of hell, I should say.
Yeah.
So a tough training day for me, for example, I'll probably say is this off season is figure of eight. So like you run diagonal, then you go down, then you run diagonal again. And like as you're running diagonal, you're running at full speed, then you have to turn and run again and turn. Like you're running an 8 basically on the grass. And you're running like 3 sets of them. And that 8 is like 250, 260, 250 meters.
Gosh, man.
And Coach Ken will be standing there with his clock like this, and he'll be just timing. Halfway, you'll be like, 20 seconds. Like he'll be just shouting numbers. And you have to go.
And you have to go.
So you have to run to the time. So because he always says like you have to come in 46 to 47.
Okay.
And at an elite level, yes, the coach is gonna tell you to run 46, 47, but you gotta shift those gears up a bit.
Push.
You gotta go at least even if you go 43, you gotta keep it at 43 because you're trying to be the best that you can. You're trying to put your body in a position where it's never been, so that you can be able to run against the big names like Noah Lyles, Tebogo, all those guys.
I've noticed that a lot about young athletes.
Yes.
When they're training, I go to my son's basketball like practices sometimes for his high school team, and I notice some kids are willing to go hard. Like
yes.
they're you can see that they're putting 180%, and then there's some that are giving you maybe 50, 60%. How do you turn that dial for that one who's doing 50, 60%? To just say, hey, turn it up a notch. And I know it's just not them. I think it's youth sports in general. I think there's this tech that kids don't even know that they have. How can they turn that on?
Yeah, like you have to also look at honestly, it comes with the drive, if I could say.
Yeah.
Because some of us, some people like some people tackle it different. Like I look at it and I'm like, okay, if he can do it, why can't I? That's my mentality.
That's fair.
Some people be like, this is it. It's either this or
Yeah.
I'm a street kid.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like for me, really, I just say, okay, I really came this far with this. So why can't I just try to take it up a notch
And just pick it up and go.
and just pick it up from there? Yeah. So like my mentality is, yes, I've had bad experiences growing up and whatever, but I just want to be the best that I
The
can.
best.
So like
So it's worth it.
it's worth it because
Yeah.
I came this far and I can't just let this all go. Like I might as well give it a try. If I fail, that's it. And
That's it.
if I
And
win,
there's
that's it.
and I'm pretty sure
I don't
failure
lose
isn't even
anything. Yeah.
part of your repertoire at all because you're not going to
Yes.
fail. You've kind of conditioned yourself like, I'm not going to fail. I'm going to do this.
Yeah. Yeah. Like also I don't look at I don't look at it as failures. I also look at them as lessons.
Yeah. Of course.
So
There's
like,
always
I don't believe in failures.
wow. Now, how do you keep your body healthy with that level of stress? Because you put a lot of strain on your body.
Yes. So it really comes down to doing the small things. Like, am I eating right?
Mhm.
Am I hydrating? Am I going to bed at the right time?
Listen up, kids. Listen up. All you
Yeah. Am
young
I going to
athletes out
bed at
there.
the right time? 8 hours of sleep. Sleep is one of the most important things in this track and field career, or
Yeah.
in any sport in general. Actually, if you don't sleep well, your body's not gonna is not gonna recover. And if you try to go back and have my workout the next day,
Yeah.
there are high possibilities that you're gonna get injured.
And be out
So
for a
yes,
long time.
sleep is very important. And treatment, you have to get your body taken care of.
Yeah.
And also like one of the lessons actually when I got in the pro circuit, I actually had an opportunity to talk to Noah Lyles, like just a regular conversation when we're in Monaco.
Okay.
Because like when we're in Monaco, he just came to me after the race, like he's like, well done, welcome to the pro circuit. Then like when we're walking back to the hotel, when we're walking
I
back to
think
the hotel, because I was also third in that
let me
race.
find a clap here. Hold on. Let me see if I can find a clap on here. Let's do a clap. Let me see. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Let's go. That's what's up. Let's get it, man.
Yeah, so like we're just walking back to the hotel. I'd finished third in the race, like it was him, Tebogo, then me. So like we're walking back and it's like, man, you know you have a bright future, and my advice to you is invest as much money on your body as possible.
That's great
Because your
advice.
body's a machine. So invest as much money as possible if you want your body to be performing at its peak every time. Then I was like, what do you mean by invest as much money? It's like get treatment if you fly, especially if you fly.
Uh-huh.
If you fly, I would advise you to fly first class. It's always worth it because you're gonna fly. You get to the meet 2 days in, your legs are gonna be fresh, and you're gonna go and perform to your best.
To the best.
Whereas if you sit in in the main cabin, you're gonna be hunched over. When you get there, your body's sore,
It's
and now you
sore,
can't
yeah.
perform. So yeah, he was like, invest as much in your body as possible.
That's great advice, man. Now, I'm going to rewind real quick because I think a lot of listeners missed this.
Yes,
You have a pro contract.
yes.
Congratulations. And who'd you have a
Thank
pro
you.
contract with, man? Tell the world.
So I signed a 4-year contract with Adidas in June in this year, this 2025 year in June. Yeah.
Congratulations,
After that,
man. Let me find where
thank you.
is that clap again? Let me find this, man. I'm learning this thing. Where's the clap? Let's go. Give it up, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
No, that's awesome. So you're good with them. It's how was that having a contract with Adidas?
I mean, it's really a life changing experience, to be honest,
Yeah,
because it means I'm now basically 1% of the 1% in the track world, and obviously in the
100%.
world also, because now it means yes, I have a contract with Adidas for track, but I also get a chance to rub shoulders with people like Anthony Edwards. Even though he
Oh, I
doesn't do track,
forgot
but
about it. Yeah, that's
he
true.
does basketball, but he's
Yeah,
still
that's
at
true.
Adidas too.
Yeah, I
He's an
forget
Adidas
about that.
athlete. So like I get to brush shoulders with people like them, people like Rihanna, like Beyonce, they're all in Adidas.
I didn't know
So
that.
So like it's amazing. It's amazing, you know, it's amazing. And it also pushes me to even work harder because I believe I have all that it takes to be up there also. I mean I'm in a good spot, but I don't think I'm in the spot that I want to be. I feel like I still have more.
No, you got more.
Still have
I know
more.
you got
Yeah.
more. Like I know
Yeah.
you have more. I think we're going to be talking about you for generations to come.
Yes.
Um, I know that for a fact. Like just listening to your story, what you've overcome, what you've accomplished already, and what you have yet to do. We have high hopes for you. Hope that's not too much pressure, but I
No,
know
it's good.
it's something you can handle. Now, on the personal side, you know, is there anything that you nerd out or geek out about outside of track?
That I geek about.
Yeah, anything that's, like for me, I love video gaming. Like that's my thing. That's I know people look at me like, yo, that old. I'm like, you know what? I get to escape.
Yeah.
Get to escape, and this is where I calm my mind. I also like to do fishing every once in a while where I go out there and I just fish. What are some things outside of track that you kind of that's your, I guess, geek out about it, and it's also your peace where you kind of get to escape.
Mm, Actually, I'll probably say video games, iMessage games, 8 Ball. 8 Ball is a crazy game. That's a fun game right there. 8 Ball.
See, I'm team Android. I don't have that. I need to get on it.
Yeah, iPhone games, 8 Ball. That's a
Okay,
good one. And also, I mean, I also like going for outdoor activities, like going to the lake, going to
okay,
the beach. Like in Barcelona, we actually went to the beach,
nice.
and I like riding jet skis.
I've never done that.
Yeah, but then also I have to ride at a decent speed because
You
jet
like
skis are
to?
dangerous.
Yeah, they are. They are nice.
So yes, I have to ride at a decent speed. So yeah, like I like outdoor activities and going to the beach and swimming on the
Go.
beach.
And for music, who are you listening to right now? Who's your favorite artist? Or who are your favorite artists? Because I know it's hard to listen to one.
My favorite artist, I'll probably go Lil Uzi, Lil Uzi Vert.
Okay, look, man, that's for you guys, man. I'm old school. I'm still on that Jay-Z tip.
I mean, I like Jay Z also. I like Jay Z. I like Oldies by Kanye West
Yeah, yeah.
and you in Empire State of Mind. I like that song
You like
too.
that song? Who do you listen to before you start running?
Well, I listen to Burna Boy. I listen to Burna Boy a lot. Burna
My
Boy and
guy.
Davido and Marvel.
Am yeah, I'm actually going to Burna Boy's concert in a few weeks. He's going to be in Orlando.
Oh,
I'm excited for that. I've
oh
never been.
yeah,
I'm looking forward to that.
yeah. I'm a Burna Boy fan.
Me too. Me too. I got into it recently.
Yeah,
There was a song. Oh my gosh, I was at my sister's graduation party,
yeah,
and we were listening to a lot of Afro beats, man. And it's interesting how many songs people actually knew. It's weird how Afrobeats has become mainstream all of a sudden. It's like mainstream music now, which is amazing for us.
yeah. I mean, I remember when I went to Dallas. Also, Dallas is like an Afro beats. I'm a piano center. Now
That's
they
what
be
I hear.
playing that. I mean, there are a lot of Nigerian West Africans there too. So yeah,
Yeah,
they be playing that
they
like
be playing
that's
that.
like crazy down there. Yeah.
Awesome. Now, I'm going to transition to, I guess, future dreams and and legacy. What's next for you, man? You've done the Olympics, have a pro contract. So
Yes.
what's next again? Olympics, World Champions, championship. What's next for Maka?
I mean, what's next for Maka is, I mean, I just want to compete and put my best foot forward. I want to be an Olympic champion one day.
It's gonna happen,
Olympic
man.
champion, stroke Olympic medalist, one of the two.
It's gonna happen.
That's what I'm looking into.
Is that I'm assuming
And also, I also want. I mean, I made the world all time list indoors. Like I'm right now, I'm like number 7 all time in the world indoors. Like I'm the seventh fastest man indoors in the 200 meters.
that's
So now
awesome.
I also want to make the all time list. The top 10 all time list outdoors.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm looking into that too, and because I believe if I do that, I'm getting a medal no matter
No
what.
matter
If I make
what.
the all time list top 10, I'm getting a medal.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
leaving
yeah.
with nothing.
Man. Now, with that said, what legacy do you want to leave for Zimbabwean athletes watching you right now?
I just want athletes to know that there's a living God out there.
Amen.
Yes. There's a living
Amen.
God out there.
Amen.
That's all I just want them to know. And I want them to know that anything is possible. If you put God first, anything is possible. You'll never
Man.
go wrong.
Amen to that, man. That is my guiding compass as well.
Yes.
You know, it's God is at the center of everything that I do too. And I think I talked with Brian about this as well when I did a podcast with him too. Faith is an important part.
Yes.
Grounds you. You know, it's just something that resonates with me. And then for some of the young athletes back home, what's especially the kids right now who are in the same shoes as you, maybe 13, 14, 15, you know, they have talent, they don't quite know what to do, or they kind of do know what maybe they want to be
Yes.
a pro rugby player, but they
Yes.
run track. What's the one thing you want them to hear today?
One thing I want them to hear is try as much as you can. Try every single sport you can. You never know
Yeah.
what you're good at. Try anything you can. And then when you start getting older, then you can decide to say, okay, I want to stick to this. I want to stick to that. I want to do this.
Love
Try.
that.
But at that young age, try as much as you can and just have fun. Don't put pressure on yourself.
That's very
Don't try to
nice.
be Superman in whatever you do. Just have fun and try as much as you can.
As you can, yeah.
Because at that age, you're still trying to figure yourself out.
That's so true. Yeah, that's so true.
So yes, try as much as you can because you never know. Maybe you might end up being LeBron James. Maybe you might end up being Steve Jobs. Maybe you might end up being, I don't know.
Doesn't matter what it is. Something great.
Yeah, you might end up being Strive Masiwa. I don't know.
Hey, anything is possible, like you said earlier.
Yeah, so like try as much as you can and try whatever you can do. And if it doesn't harm you, then
Try
you're
it.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And where can people follow you and support your journey, Maka?
So like all my handles are Maka underscore the first, MAK underscore THE1ST.
Okay.
Oh, that's all my social media handles.
So Twitter,
Instagram, TikTok.
Oh, you got TikTok.
Facebook is my full name. For Facebook is my full name.
Okay.
Yeah, Makanakaishe Charamba.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, listen, man, it's been such a pleasure. Like, honestly, thank you for your time.
Yes, sir.
We'll do this again. Like I was talking with Brian, and we wanted to do with you, Brian, and Ken, because I think it'd be interesting to hear 3 generations of Zimbabwean athletes talking about their journeys from each one's point of view. Ken has a point of view of Brian. Brian has a point of view of Ken. Brian has a point of view of you.
Yeah.
And you have a point of view of Brian.
Of course, Brian, yes.
You know, so I would love to get you guys on here so we could just have a conversation about all you 3, what you've achieved. But listen, the whole country is rooting for you. People who are watching this are rooting for you. You know, keep doing what you're doing, Maka. You're an incredible young man. The sky's the limit for you. Your future is so, so, so bright, man. And if you ever need anything, I've told you this before, I'm in Tampa. Anytime you want to escape Auburn, you're more than welcome to come. I got a room downstairs for you if you ever want to visit. But Mikasa Sukasa, and you know, here to support you in any way that it can. But just a pleasure connecting with you, man. And I appreciate you giving me some time to speak with you and you to tell your story. I think it's important that we get these stories out, especially coming from our country. I don't think there are too many avenues where we tell our stories. So hopefully this reaches as many people as possible, whether they in the US, whether they're in Canada, whether in Zimbabwe, South Africa, because you know, as Zimbabweans, we're everywhere, man. Diaspora has kicked us to the Kwese, everywhere. So yeah, that's my hope and goal with this, is just also giving exposure to track. Track and field is such a huge, well, we call it athletics back home, but it's such a huge thing that it didn't resonate with me until recently, of how big track is. And I think for the 2028 Olympics that are coming up, between you and all the other guys, man, wouldn't it be awesome to get a couple of those medals, man? You know, in track and field. Even if it's 1, I'll take 1. If it's 20, I'll take 20, but something to put us on the map. I know it's a lot of pressure for y'all, but hey, God got our backs, right?
Yeah, no. Thank you, Doug, for having me too. Like, I appreciate what you're doing, and I appreciate you for giving me this chance to tell the world my story. Like, I don't think in this opportunity is anything that I'll take for granted. Like, I'm forever grateful for this, and this means everything to me.
No, likewise,
yes,
man. Listen, you're my
Yeah,
first star,
like
or well, second star, but the
yeah,
star that's going to be the most known star when
yeah,
2028 comes. Y'all remember
yes,
this name,
yes,
Maka.
sir.
All right, we're going to be seeing him at the 100, 200,
Yes.
400, 4x1. He's going to take over
4x1,
all the
yeah.
track.
Yeah, we're actually trying to put together 4x1 because I feel like Zimbabwe have an all-star team actually.
I think we have a shot. And you know what's
Yeah.
funny too? There's probably a 17-year-old right now
Yes.
who's at Gandhi, who's at John's, who's at St. George's, who's at
St. George's, yeah.
all these other
The
schools right
House,
now.
yeah.
Peter House, who's watching this right now, you could be
Yes.
with Maka running. So do it, man.
Yes.
2020
Like
is
we have the
time.
all-star relay coming up. So yes, I'm looking forward to that too.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, y'all make sure you follow Maka, Maka underscore, say it again.
The first,
The first.
THE1ST.
Literally
Yeah.
the first. So
Yes.
appreciate you guys. Follow us on YouTube. I think we're gonna do Apple, all the major platforms as well. So I appreciate you, and we will all talk soon. And watch out for the next episode coming out. Don't know when, but it's coming out soon.
Yes. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you, Doug.